or just completely up to you if you want to start now or if you want to wait till we separate. Okay. But we are going to go over the history first. So, Kyra, with you having a spirit box, I'm going to need you to kind of focus like she sorry. Here, let me kind of debunk that already. So with that particular camera, it is a sensory depth camera. So what does that mean? It is going to pick up anything that's in front of something else. So for example, I am in front of that truck, as is that sign. So it's going to try to make that sign look like a person stick figure. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
It's a lot of debunking with that camera. Normally what I do if I find something I can't identify, because I already seen your eye, like, holy cow, he's got something already. I take the screenshot of it and I brighten it up to make sure it's not a sign, a tree, a person in the dark, something that we can actually see with our own eyes, because I want to see something we can't see with our own eyes. That's the whole plan. But when we have, and that's a relatively newer camera for us too. So just keep in mind that somebody's in their car over there, Caden, so we don't want to film that car. It might get weird out. So, where are we, by the way? We are at the Eliza and Charles Pinckney Mansion site. For those of you with communication devices, I am not going to be giving you questions like what color is George Washington's white horse, like what we did over there. You're going to get the answers from your communication devices, so that includes the Ouija board, the digital word generator, and the 2 spirit boxes. So, who the heck were Eliza and Charles Pinckney? Eliza and Charles had a son named Charles, and they had a son named Charles. That's 3 different Chucks. That's why we look for those secondary clues that I talked about earlier. We need to know which Chuck is actually coming through. So if somebody hears the name Charles, I need an identifier to make sure I know which one we're speaking to. So anyway, the son and the nephew were signers of the Constitution for South Carolina. That's a big deal for us, but I hate politics more than Kate. So we're going to actually move on past that. We're going to talk about Eliza. She has a much better story anyway. Eliza married Charles at a young age according to today's standards. If you're going to ask her how old she was when she got married, do not expect numbers like 12 and 14 from the colonial days that she came from. Think of today's standards. The reason I say that is because her husband was over double her age when they married. It was a creepy age gap back then, it's a creepy age gap now. So I'm not going to give you the answers, just a little bit of a hint push to kind of give you something to start with. But anyway, she married him because her father was over in England, and that's where she's from, and he thought he was dying. He's trying to bring all of his kids home one last time so he can see them. Eliza didn't believe he was dying. Instead, she got married and stayed put. So, she was correct. Dad did not die right away. And by the way, it was 1744. You don't get married in that specific year to get a green card because we're not a country yet. But she was right. Dad didn't die. He started sending her gifts from England to where we're standing right now. One of those gifts happens to be the plant seed of indigo. Indigo is a plant that makes blue dye that makes our blue jeans blue. So basically, that's how we use it today. But when Eliza got her seeds, she didn't know what to do with them. She had to learn from her servants and slaves how to keep it cultivated. It's not always hot here. So when she figured that out, they taught her how to make the dye. And then she moved it to a cash crop plantation just south of here. And she got a hold of her dad and said, rice plantations are going downhill in price. We're going to make a killing with the indigo. It was very expensive back then. So now we have an international businesswoman during colonial times. It's something absolutely unheard of for a woman to be in business at all in the 1700s. So that's the boring business stuff of Eliza. Let's get into the weird stuff, because that's why you guys are all here. Eliza, we're going to, like I said, I'm going to go through kind of a series of questions. So, TJ, Junior, I'm taking it?
Yeah, you call me Junior.
All right, so TJ, so you and Mom actually have a similar type of device. So you guys are going to be going after the same type of question. So here's how this is going to work. Eliza, we just talked about, is the second wife named Eliza from Charles back to back. Kind of a jerk move or a really smart move, depending on how you look at it. The first wife, Eliza, also had a maiden name that started with the letter L. So she died in January. 5 months later, he marries the one we just spoke about. Kind of a weird thing, right? So you're going to be looking for Eliza's initials in a correct order, E-L-P. So you're literally going to be focused on trying to get her initials out of the device that you have. But with yours, Bianca, I'm hoping that you can ask what Eliza we have by asking her maiden name, and she'll show you what her maiden name was. So that's the hope. That's what we've gotten out of that device in the past. And it will give you either of those particular L names. Huh?
You want me to ask?
Not right now, but when we spread out. So, and when you guys ask questions, you can stay focused on it. You can ask it out loud. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Like, your TV shows will also, what do you got?
Changing up, going like 1.7.
It's 11.6. Okay, so now we finally got something. I'll explain more about that EMF once we start getting some spice.
11.6 years old.
Well,
married.
No.
You said young.
Not 12 or 14. Today's standards.
Okay. I was upgrading today's standards of like 21.
And how am I going to figure out 11.6 years of age when she got married?
We're trying to interpret the signs here.
You're thinking, like, go a little simpler.
Okay.
Make it nice and fun.
Okay.
So you don't have to go that far.
Okay.
But hopefully she's going to give you, obviously, the maiden name. You can also go after those marriage questions of when she got married. Either way, her age, Chuck's age, or how long they were married, that thing will give you numbers. So just so you know, you will get numbers that are going to be spelled out or in numerals, either way. For the two of you, we're going to stick to the same questions on you guys too, because we're steering clear of one set of questions based on the time of year, and I'm going to explain that before we leave the space. You're going to go after Eliza's death. She's pretty open about talking about it. So you're going to ask her how old she was when she died, what she died from, where she's buried, what president was a pallbearer at her funeral. So again, 4 major questions we get the answers to. I want you to also keep in mind, those of you with communication devices, all 4 of you, do not get discouraged if you're asking questions and not getting direct answers. We have 4 communication devices out here, which is why I like to use always a minimum of 2. We never know where it's going to land. So you might ask a question and it might show up on mom's word list. We don't know where it's going to fall. It might also come up on the audio from our 2 cameras or my voice recorder. Everything out here is communicating in some simple way, except for Diedrich Sr. So you guys are getting my point. He's kind of the safety director of everything. He's going to know where all the hot spots are going to be. Luckily for us, we only have 2 vehicles in here. Let's just stay clear of them. We are going to spread out. I'm going to keep DJ behind so I can show him how to use that thing. But let's get that camera running, Jess, and start. I'm going to basically do 1 or 2 round robins with you guys to take some notes, see what's going on. If we have a lot going on, we'll stay for 1 more round robin. If not, I'll group us up, give you all the answers, and then we'll move on to the next.
Could you give me the questions? What is your maiden name?
And how old were you when you got married?
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Okay.
So, you got yours, Bonnie?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
4 of them. All right. So, DJ, you stay with me. Everybody else, let's spread out. Go find your spot. Nice and still.
Don't go too far. Stay nice and still.
All right. So, your device, like I said, works kind of like Dad's does. You haven't got any letters yet at all. Wow. So, down here, there's a little knob below the red light on the left-hand side. So, that's the sensitivity. So, I want the sensitivity up in here because there's not supposed to be anything electrical in here at all. All the little motion lights are solar panels that do not give off the energy. So, anytime like you get like a letter, it's going to drop it into that bottom row and it's going to fill it up. Once it's full, if you can't make anything out of it, it's just random letters, you're going to take this big dial up here and you see how it's dropping it. You're going to take this
Like
guy.
going like here, it's like 4 o'clock.
Not playing with it.
Hold it up and focus.
And focusing. Mom. Mom. Mom.
Turn this way.
Where is it? Kyla, see anything?
Car coming.
Mom! Mom, can I see that? Can I see that?
Hold it down. Let me see. Oh, you're not seeing nothing yet. What you gonna see if it's a ghost? You're gonna see a figure.
Well, let me see what's it saying.
Promise.
Is that the ghost saying that?
Yes.
How much was?
If you don't hold that camera, she wants you to see her figure.
watch that lady in her car. You want to move the other way.
Okay. Huh? Y'all see anything? Y'all say anything?
She said her name was Nancy. How old were you when you got married?
Mom!
How old were you when you got married? You see something?
No, I don't see nothing.
Turn this way.
There's something right here.
There's something right here, Kaden.
Where? Point at it. Point at
I
it.
don't
Oh,
know.
right here.
Right here? I can't see it. Wait.
Wait.
Look at my meter.
Alright.
Mine is going up too.
Where is it?
What is your maiden name? How old were you when you got married?
I see.
Let me see. Wait. Oh, yes. Who is this keep calling me?
It's probably the girl Nancy. Oh my God.
This is major. Maybe something happened to our house. But it don't show me nothing.
So I got nothing.
I'm starting to get letters.
Look. DJ, look. Come see this.
Oh, what was the question you asked? Oh, it's right here. Ain't nothing right there.
What happened?
He getting letters. What question
What
you
letter
asked?
did you get? I said, what is your maiden name?
Yeah, when I came over here, it starts starting to get letters now.
And what letter
Right
did
here
you
too.
get?
See, look.
What is your maiden name?
What is your maiden name?
LOZCV.
Let's reset it.
Oh, he tell you reset it?
How old were you when you got married?
It tells you to reset it?
How old were you when you got? Oh, it went down. It's gone now.
No, it's not. Still here.
It looked like something. Oh, look.
No, there's something right here.
What?
There's something right here. Ain't nobody over there.
Look at this. Like somebody walking. Oh, shit. I'm out of here.
Hey, that's
No, look, hold it back.
Hey, ain't nobody in that truck. Ain't nobody in that truck. Yeah.
Don't hold it towards them. Come on. They gonna...
Wait, there's nobody in that truck.
There is somebody in there.
Ain't nobody in that truck.
Just out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it.
What is your maiden name? What is your maiden name?
It says I love you.
Where's the hot at? What is your wait? What is your maiden name?
They going up.
What is your maiden name?
Quit the video.
Ooh, yep, I'm following you.
Where's the ghost? Where's the ghost?
Let me see.
Wait, did that light just turn on?
I said yes. I asked him, are you here? I said yes.
So what is
Raise your
name?
camera.
Okay, switch.
Can't see nothing.
Oh, move your camera. I just saw
What is your
something.
name?
Wait, hold on.
I did too.
Move it side to
What?
side.
What is your name?
Don't see nothing.
What is your name?
Ooh, it's hot here.
What is your name?
What is your maiden name?
Wait.
Ooh.
How old are you?
Look at this.
Oh, mine is going up too. How old are you?
4.2.
What is your maiden name?
Do you want to talk to us?
What is your maiden name?
It said go to hell.
What's that? Go to hell.
In my thing, it said go to hell.
Hey,
Yes,
Get
I'm
out of
gone.
that's it.
I think it said go to hell. I swear to God.
What is your maiden name?
Did you just tell me to go to hell?
Hey,
What?
these lights been going off and on right here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait. Let's see what he get. Let's see what he get right here. Wait. What is that?
See? Right here.
What is that?
You don't think it's automatic?
That's our shadow. That's our shadow is traced. It's pointed at the gate. The gate. Oh, so it's nothing right there.
Wait,
No,
no.
go back to the light.
Go right here, Kaden.
What shadow? We got
Our
shadow.
shadow's right there.
Oh, a piece of shadow?
So you're gonna assault me?
Oh, that's no.
It says it's gonna assault you.
No, it's just like giving me random radio stations. I just heard hell. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Wait. Go back. Oh my God.
What? That's a tree.
No.
It's moving.
Somebody sitting, like somebody standing up, moving on top of the brick right here.
Oh, wait, go back. Go back.
What the? Wow.
Alright, how we doing up here, guys?
We get all
all
kinds of
kinds
stuff.
I was getting all kinds of reading on
Someone,
this thing.
Nancy. I got Nancy.
Okay, I don't need to write yours down because it's doing it for me.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You get stuff like that.
Okay.
See, look.
What do you got now?
It looks like going like when I get close over
Give me some of the numbers that you've gotten out of that.
13.9.
Okay.
No, point over here.
1.1.
Anything above that 13?
No.
Is that the highest
You got a
got?
point over here.
Why?
Because that's just the tree.
Something like 11.
Who hit me?
9. Then go back like you see 4.8.
Yep. I'll take that. Have you heard anything coming out of yours yet?
I heard hell.
Anything coming up on your camera, Caden?
We saw when he pointed over there. We saw somebody like on the bricks. Oh, that's our shadow or what?
It will pick up your shadows. It's an absence of light, so it looks like it's something in front of something else. It's not a dead body on the ground.
See, like this. See?
That's the trees.
Oh, okay.
Trees are never your friend, buddy.
Oh, okay. So we beat them nothing. But
So
yeah.
when I give this thing to kids, whenever I get a new camera, I always have the kids. What was that last one?
13.1.
And whenever I get a new camera, I always give it to the kids.
Oh.
The reason why
Yeah.
is because they're going to aim that thing everywhere, and I get to learn more about it.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not going to be like Jeff. He's focused because I told him focus on a person, so that way he knows. With this, I've only had this thing 4 months, so that means I'm still learning about it.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I get excited when he's going to wander all over the place with that guy, and I'm like, what the hell was that?
Oh, okay.
Like that's where I get to learn. Now with the thermal, I know what to look for on that guy. I've been working with that guy for 6-7 years now. So that's that one.
Door.
How old are you? I asked her, do you want me to leave? She said, they said door. Look at this.
Where?
Oh, you ain't got nothing. What is your maiden name? What is your maiden name? How old are you?
I'm thirsty.
Okay.
Keep it nice and low. So grab the top handle,
Grab the top
grab the top, and just lower it like you're gonna hold it like a suitcase. There you go. Perfect. Look at you. Now you're recording and you're a ghost hunter. Perfect. That's how we do things. We gotta sneak around a little bit. Because again, those people didn't pay your bill. You guys get the point. So anyway, any letters coming up out of yours?
No, just.
I want move, we're probably going to move down. It's very warm over here, so I'm going to try to breeze through this. So every it's getting warm real fast. So sorry, I'm the one talking all night. So
I'm thirsty.
yeah. I think that's the first thing he said all night. I didn't even know what his voice sounded like. But anyway, so every tour that's down here is telling the exact same story. I'm going to tell you the same story with a little bit of more detail because we're not doing campfire marketing tours. You guys are doing something we need a little bit more. So let's kind of get into it. There's a doctor that moves down here from Rhode Island. Rhode Island. So it's going to have two references. That's your first one. So he moves down here because he's supposed to be married to his fiancée from Amanda. Amanda just inherited a bunch of money from her dead parents. She's an attorney helping her out with all of this cash flow. We'll wait to see what's coming up. But the attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd, by the way, the doctor's name is Dr. Joseph Brown Ladd. For those of you listening on Spirit Box, if you hear the song Brown Line Girl, it's not constant. You get it all the time. It's part of his name. So, anyway, the attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd is just after Amanda's cash. He tells Amanda, get rid of that doctor guy. So he moves to Charleston to prove that he's not after her money. As he's coming in town, they brought him in, set him up to be robbed. It wasn't a good start to take his stay here. Somebody was walking by and seen what was about to happen because he was a local, and his name is Ralph Isaacs. There's your second RI. He has the same initials as where the doctor came from. That's why we look for that. I was getting the letters RI all the time on their two spirit boxes. This is the reason why I bought the device that DJ has right now. So I wanted the RI, and we've gotten it whenever I brought up Ralph's name. So that's why I want him focused on RI. Just make sure your sensitivity is up pretty high. Yep, you got it. But anyway, Ralph tells the doctor, dude, you don't stay here. I know this guy. He's got a gunman inside. He's going to try to kill you. Come with me to 59 Church Street. You're going to be closer down that way. And he says, she's like, I want to take this one. And you're going to have links to all of the devices too, just so you guys know. Because again, a lot of people ask me where I get my stuff. But anyway, he takes him to 59 Church Street. He rents a room from, Ralph's friends, and they become friends. Now, the longer the doctor stays here, the more money he's making. He's proving his point that he's not after Amanda's money. Amanda gets wind of this. She's coming down so they can get married. Dr. Ladd is known as the whistling doctor. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Every haunted city you're ever going to visit in the future is going to have a cliche whistling ghost. We all have one. So that's just kind of the way it works. Ours is a doctor. Okay? So, moving on. We're going to talk more about that whistling part later on. But Dr. Ladd and Ralph whistle ladies together. But they can't sit next to each other because the doctor has to more money. That's the way the hierarchy works. It gets better seats. They go see Richard III one night from Shakespeare, and they're afraid to know the new actress is really called. Dr. Ladd thought she was great. Ralph did not. The argument turns into Ralph insulting the doctor's fiancée back home in Rhode Island. So it gets really ugly, and they go their separate ways. Ralph has friends at the newspaper. He goes and places an ad in the paper telling the whole city of Charleston what he thinks of the doctor. Kind of a you're a disgrace to society kind of mentality. The doctor saw the ad, but rebutted with, let's go to Dueller's Alley. So this is where the duels used to occur in Charleston, at least some of them. So they came down, they took their 10 paces, they turned, and the doctor points his gun in the air. He didn't want to kill his friend. He just wanted to have the courage and bravery to show up, which is often what happened at a duel. Ralph, however, has his one bullet, and he puts it in the kneecap on the doctor. The doctor doesn't die. When he drops to the ground, his friends pick him up, take him home to 59 Church Street, where he dies 10 days later after refusing medical treatment on November 2nd of 1786. Here's the interesting thing. It's 1786. Why did he refuse medical treatment? He's a doctor. Gunshot wounds back then were a lot different than what they are now. He probably tried to bleed it out. He probably thought it was just lead poisoning. However, he failed and died. So, every tour that comes down here tells you why. The cool thing is, we have two cameras running, hopefully, and plus my voice recorder. If we're going to get a whistle, it's going to show up on one of those three devices. Not to mention, we've gotten the word whistle on our spirit boxes. We've had whistle and then doctor coming after. So we're going to split the seats and kind of look at that.
A lot bigger issues than
You hear it?
I don't know.
You have a very specific name.
I'm kind of freaked out. I'm not sure. No, it's like, hey, my name is, I didn't hear the rest of it. I don't know if I'm tripping out.
A little, but that's okay. These are the things I want you to tell me. All the little things. So if you heard the song Hands on My Knees, I want to know if you heard the song Hands on My Knees. Why? The doctor got shot in the kneecap. It's relevant.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going? I want you to tell me all of those little things. That's why the Toyota thing that I said at the beginning, because we've had so many stupid Kia and Toyota commercials down here, you're going to hear a lot of them. So again, relevant. Get your never know. That's why we're told to make permission.
Letters of whistle.
Go. Real
Three
spirit.
letters of
Real slaughtered slaves. Hallelujah. But then it's 4 scripted
The first
lies.
letters of Whitney. Is that what you're going on? Sorry.
I got you.
You've been recording. You want to keep it going? We're going to let him have this space. So, again, every tour that says listen for the whistles, I'm surprised half that group didn't whistle as they went by, because normally that's what happens. If you're going to try this on your own and go all the way through the alley and turn on your voice recorders from your phones, just remember every local knows the story. So anybody that walks up and down Cumberland, the street we just left, Queen Street on the other side, is going to throw a whistle down the alley. What's that? You want me to whistle for that? No. I'm just saying I do. Okay. And the reason I do is because I got kicked out of here. Oh, God. So let's get into that, because that's the fun part of the story. That hurt your ears right now. I just seen you like, what's going on? So,
Lover.
when I first started coming down here, this is where things changed a little bit. This is where I had to start changing things year after year. I used to take my group all the way through the end. The reason why is because the alley didn't go all the way through this way. Right about where we're standing, there was a wall. The reason why is because this is where they kept the livestock for the city of Charleston. The original Charlestown walls were uncumbered. So again, they had to block off for the cows and chickens to not go into the wall and go spreading out everywhere. This used to be called Cow Alley. What does that mean for you guys? It's about the bricks we're standing on. The bricks at the other end are older than the bricks we're standing on because they were there first. Those bricks down there are sun-dried bricks from slave children. However, there is one full handprint from a slave child down there and fingerprint swipes off to the left. I used to take my groups down there to show the history. It's not a matter of like, I care about the diversity of my group. We all need to see how far we come from slavery. So I would take my group down there. However, I'm taking people ghost hunting. So what do they want to do? They want to wait for something to come out of that brick with the equipment I gave them. November 26th of 2020, I had a full group of 10, and they're all huddled around that brick. I treat that brick the same way I do a grave. That's the last place you're going to find that kid. He's at home with his mama. Like, that's just where he's at. He's not going to be there. That's the last place you're going to find him. So, I'm trying to shoot them along because I know nothing's going to happen. And I'm trying to be respectful because there's a mansion at the end of this alley, and it's right outside the dining room window. So I'm just trying to be respectful of the man's space. However, the new owner of that place came out, he was screaming. My daughter thought it was great because she was on the tour that night and her dad's getting yelled at. So she was all about it. So the next day was Thanksgiving. So we moved along, and I don't tour on Thanksgiving because I worked for Walmart in upper management for many years. I'm not even going to tell you how many. But anyway, I don't do Thanksgiving. The next day I told my partner that he was teaching me about tourism, and I told him what happened the night prior about the, us going all the way down, and he's laughing at me. He's like, you can't go down that far. He's like, we're only allowed to go down halfway. That's where the cutoff point is for tours that late at night. Exactly about where that group is standing right now. So, he said, you're going to have to reroute your group or only go down halfway. So I was like, oh crap, this is my next spot. I had to cut through here. So I had to reroute the group. But what I told that group that night, remember, it's Black Friday. So I'm sold out again. So I told my group, I don't believe in the next space. I'm a vampire guy, not a pirate person. Obviously, we're talking pirates next. And we're going to see what happens. Before we left, somebody heard the name Anne on a spirit box. I did not tell them which pirate we were going to be investigating. The famous female pirate, Anne Bonny. So I was kind of like, exactly. So I was kind of like, all right, maybe we'll get something. We go around the corner. I tell them what a little bit I did know about piracy. Tickets were much cheaper back then. By the way, I could wing it. It was just starting off. But somebody else heard the number 300 coming out of theirs. I don't know what that means. I write it down. I researched the next day. We were there November 28th of 2020. Anne Bonny's trial for piracy, November 28th of 1720. Now, some of you are looking at me. We were there on the exact 300th anniversary of the Pirates Roundup because we're trying to get it back in the head. So, we still I get some people are like, oh, wow, that's super cool. I was pissed off. Let me tell you why. I'm obviously a writer and investigator, and I need facts and data. Pirate stories are based off pirate lore written 100 years after the fact of when they actually happened. I read, I don't know how many books about pirates, trying to figure out, like, making sure what we're about to discuss is legitimate. Again, even then, it's still questionable. It is also a hit or miss location. We're going to be able to spread out like what we did at the Pinckney Mansion site. We're just going to stay out of the way of the other tours. So, just kind of keep that in mind. But again, with this particular alley, it is one of the most beautiful places in all of Charleston, day or night, if you're a picture taker. So you guys were already down here prior, so you kind of seen what it looked like back then, because you guys just got into town, so you might want to take a walk through here later on. If you're going to be looking for that brick, it's about 14 bricks in from Queen Street, just right of center if you're going down through this one. So I get a lot of folks that want to go look for it without me. And that's perfectly fine. You should. And they're actually in 3 different spaces around Charleston. So there's a plantation that has one. I can't remember the exact number. But if you type in Charleston it's small. So just kind of put that in mind. You guys ready to learn about some rated R pirates?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get out of this hot alley. We're gonna go this way. Keep listening in.
Wait, we're not.
Yeah, blue cheese on the book.
I thought we were.
Wait, we're not going down there to listen in?
No.
Oh, okay. You said when they were gonna move, we were gonna.
Yeah, but it's really getting warm.
Okay.
So part of the reason is that because of the gate that's down there. I always stop in front of the gate because it's actually part of the duel story.
Okay.
Remember that the alley didn't come all the way through where we're coming right now. So if there was a loser to the duel, they would take them through that gate because it's a shortcut to get to the cemetery on the other side.
Okay.
So it's just a quick little skit to show you why the gate was there.
Got it.
Vaccine.
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 Vaccine. Okay. We're discussing a document make.
Under. Considerable, lotto, faith, lover.
Telephone.
Composition.
Composition's good. I like that. See if something else pops up later on for the doctor.
And remember I told you contract.
Yeah.
Songs I sing.
What song? Like, what's the lyric?
I couldn't hear it, but I knew his voice.
Okay, so good. Anything else coming out of it?
Not right now.
Okay, Kyra, anything? You don't know enough skills. You said a lot of
He's so fast.
really funny.
It's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm mishearing something or anything.
Especially with yours that's not recording. I can't
But
go
it's
back.
just like a male voice keeps popping up when it's something saying things. Just a male voice saying random things. They'll switch stations and all you hear is like,
All right, so the letters you're going to be looking for in here, DJ, are going to be the letters A, B together, or M, R. Those are going to be the ones you're going to be looking for. Once we go through this pirate history, we're going to spread out, schedule it, and tour. So we are here, just like every other tour that comes down here, for that little tiny building over there with the crosses on it. They all discuss what that is, but we're going to be looking at it in a much different light. So that is the gunpowder magazine. So we hold gunpowder for 7 different wars. And those are not crosses on the building, those are earthquake wounds. We talked about our big earthquake of 1886. The reason I bring this up is because, well, let me tell you what earthquake bolts are. They're basically turnbuckles. They go all the way through the building, and if we have another earthquake, like we did in 86, at 7.3 to alleged, that you can tighten up those turnbuckles, and it's supposed to tighten up the building so it doesn't incur any further damage. a great idea. It just does not. The only reason I bring them up is because that's part of the reason why we're here. Those particular earthquake bolts were put into that building first. That's the first set that Charleston ever put in. The reason why is because that's the oldest government building in South Carolina. It was finished in 1713. So, what'd you get?
1776.
That's what you heard on there?
Yes, 1776.
I'll write that one down. Like, that's a very specific number. So, we're here because this is what I call a familiar. For those of you that watch the TV shows, they use that Boo Buddy, the teddy bear, with the K2 meter blinky light guy in there, and it talks to the ghost. They use that to attract the child ghost because it's something they would recognize as a toy. This is the same principle. We don't have any buildings this old around Charleston. We have some, but this is one in particular that was being constructed at the same time that Anne Bonny was coming here to start her new life. So let's kind of get into this. The history begins right in the middle of its construction. The building took 10 years to build. I'm going to point that out. Yeah, I know it's warm. It's very warm out here.
Yeah.
It got very muggy all of a sudden.
Oh my God.
But 1708 is where our history begins. So follow me. There's a lot of twists on this one, and I'll speed through it because I can see Kate's getting very antsy. So we'll get him to work. So 1708, a young lady moves here from Ireland. Her name is Anne Cormac. She comes here with her father and his mistress. The mistress is Anne's mother. Are you guys with me so far? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to get even worse. The three of them are running away from her father's angry wife. Yeah, how pissed is she that she kicked them out of the country to come here from Ireland? There's no planes. It's 1708. Anyway, they land in Georgetown. That's between us and Little Beach, if you're not familiar with our landscapes down here. But Dad bought a plantation, and Mom dies pretty quickly. That means Dad is sending young Anne down here to sell anything from the plantation to keep things afloat. Hence the familiar building. Hence why we may see her here at the same time that we're here. So, and he's recording the entire time. So you guys are going to see his loop-de-loops that are coming up on his camera because he's literally just twisting it back and forth. I think it's hilarious. So, nice and slow, Kate. Nice and slow. But anyway, so back home in Ireland, they say Anne was a badass even back then. By the age of 7, 8, 9, they say she, by the way, it's pirate lore. Remember, none of these numbers are going to be perfectly exact. They say she killed a servant with a knife to the belly. I can't tell you how many times we've had the words servant, knife, and belly show up out of 3 different people without the other 2 people knowing what was going on. So it happens all the time. However, fast forward. The building is done in 1713. By 1715, pirates are starting to come through Charlestown. Anne is pretty stoked. Why? She's going to fall in love with one of these pirates so she can earn her freedom, just like a man. It's the early 1700s. There's not much freedom for women. So the first guy she falls in love with, and I said first because there's a small handful, and we're going to go through every one of them. That's what makes the story so damn interesting. First guy is James Bonny. You already see where this one's going because we've already mentioned her pirate name. Dad didn't approve of them. They ran away to Jamaica.
Wait, Anne Bonny married a guy named James Bonny?
She became Anne Bonny. Her maiden name was Anne Cormac. So when they got down to Jamaica after she got married, she realizes that James Bonny is not the Captain Jack Sparrow that she was hoping for. That's who she wanted. This guy's a privateer. He's a spy and a coward. This is not who she wants. So a few more years go by and she falls in love again. This is John Rackham, but they call him Calico Jack. This is the guy they based your Johnny Depp character off of, in case you were wondering who this guy was. Jack has his own crew, he has his own ship. Anne wants to be part of the crew, but you can't put a female on a pirate crew because it's bad luck. So he makes a deal with her. Be dressed like a guy, you can look like the crew, and be part of it, but you're going to be a female in my quarters. So I'm trying to keep this as PG as 13 as I possibly can. Obviously, it's a raunchy pirate female, you're getting my point. But anyway, he could put 2 and 2 together. Well, by the way, she was okay with the cross-dressing bit because Dad used to cross-dress her as a boy apprentice back home in Ireland to hide her from his wife. She gets it. It's a man's world. So, being a female in his quarters, though, she's eventually going to get pregnant. You can't have a pregnant pirate dude on the crew. Somebody's going to figure out that she's a female. So, Jack decides to drop her off in Cuba. We'll have the baby over here. These are friends of mine. They'll help you out. Come back later and we'll figure it out. She goes and has that baby, but returns without a child. We have no idea what happens to that baby, by the way. So she also comes back dressed as a female. This is what makes Jack so angry. To make him even more angry, I've already told you what kind of mentality Anne Bonny has, she's going to go flirting with the pirate crew that he just captured. They're down below deck. They're in shackles. So, guy number 3, in case you lost track of where we were. Guy number 3 turns out to be a female, dressed like a guy to be part of the crew that Calico Jack captured. So now we have 2 females trying to be pirates on the same ship. Her name is Mary Reed. She went by Mark Reed to become a pirate. Her and Mary became friends, possibly lovers. We're not going to really know for sure at times. But the British find out where they are. They send a fleet of ships to come take down one of these little pirates. The rumor is that Anne and Mary were the only 2 pirates not drunk enough to come up and fight with 1 bullet guns. Probably because they didn't know how to use cannon jets. Obviously, 2 ladies with 1 bullet guns are not going to take on a fleet of baby ships. So they get arrested. And as they're being arrested, she looks at her bow, her captain, Calico Jack, and says, Jack, I'm sorry to see you here, but if you would have fought like a man, you would be hanged like a dog. The word dog shows up a lot on communication devices. The judge wants to see the two men that fought back and violently on their own. So, he's already tried to fight for Jack and the drunk pirates who wouldn't fight. They're dead and gone. So, Anne and Mary go in front of the judge, and they reveal their gender, hoping to save themselves. He doesn't care that they're female. They're still pirates. He's still going to hang them. They scream for their weak finger bellies, which means they're claiming to be pregnant. You can't hang a pregnant woman in 1720. It's illegal. So he sends them both back to jail, delays the hanging, but Dad is still up here in South Carolina with all of his Irish money, but he's going to throw me back home. He bails out Anne and brings her back home. She remarries. It's husband number 2, but guy number 4. We're going to count Mary. We don't really know. She has 4 kids, dies at the age of 84. Yeah. Very abrupt ending because we don't know a whole lot about her after her pirate career. Mary Read, she died 5 months later in April of 1721 from whatever pirates died from in Jamaica jail. So use your imagination. Those folks will tell you that it was fever. I'm going to say, we're talking pirates, let's make it romantic and call it scurvy. Why the hell not? So here's the things I left out of here. I'm not going to assign questions, and this is a place where you don't have to be tiptoeing around a prominent English woman. We can poke the bear a little bit, kind of like what we discussed earlier. But here's what I left out, just so you had something to work with. We kind of already have one of the answers. The name
Sexual.
She was very sexual. The names of her parents are what I left out.
That on there?
Yep.
Wow! That's awesome!
Welcome to my world. We get, she had lovers earlier, which was the reference to here. We also had the name Bill show up. That was her father's name. I'm just going to put that one out, but I do not know what her mother's name was. That's the mysteries. So try to find out what that is. I also left out the name of the city she grew up in Ireland. We've gotten that in the past. And the name of college ship. We have gotten the, you can ask the color of her hair. It'll spell it out for us on the Ouija board device over there. Or we can hear it on a regular device as well. So we are going to, like I said, we're going to spread out. We're going to spread the other tours passing through. But we're definitely going to get some footage in here. Jess, your camera loves to act up in here. I don't know if you're supposed to see like statue lines going through it. It usually means something's going on with somebody else's device. Like it's being affected in some way. EMF usually. Don't get excited if you get EMF on that front half of the lot, simply because we have 2 electrical poles, parking meters on the other
How
side.
often do your words change?
So I should stay somewhere over here.
You should actually just stay anywhere on this back half.
Yeah.
Really. But if you want to get close to that,
I know.
powder magazine, you're going to get like a 2 to a 3 because it's electrical full in the corner.
Wait.
Basically look like 4 or 5 in the corner.
What about over here?
Up there would be so cool. I'm like,
We're going to stop when we walk past.
Pirate and
Where are you? No, it's not. Wait. Hold it up so you see if you see anything. Hold it up. Oh, what is this?
Oh, wait. Oh, that's Kyra. That's just Kyra.
Oh, that is Kyle. Yeah. Hold it up. He snatched.
Oh, I was recording that.
It's better than the last thing.
It is better. But yeah, I mean, it's fun to learn about history, but it's not interesting. It's not. I mean, are we gonna go eat after this?
Yes, we gonna die. If we
There's some
don't.
good food down here.
We gonna walk and go eat it right here. Hold it up.
You can have a seat on that little wall over there.
Oh yeah, I'm dying right now.
Yeah, I figured as much. That's perfect. So, and then Caden, you can actually sit here next to her if you want to, and just keep that camera nice and still, because we will get people walking around in here that don't belong here. So, how's your word list coming? Anything crazy that I need to know?
A parent.
A parent or parent?
Just a word of parent.
Sexual here. Makes sense with her. She had to do what she had to do. Slice. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that word here.
And I hope it didn't.
before you go, is what she heard, and that was when we were leaving the big red barn. So we will get those real time loans. There's nothing I can verify, but it all means something to us. And we're actually only doing the state. It's supposed to be dropping in temperature. I mean, I don't know. It's ripping.
Yeah, I'm so hot.
Any numbers at all?
I'm so thirsty.
How's that see what's going
You're supposed to be walking around.
I'm thirsty.
And that way we get some, solid food from it. Yeah, we're done. This is where we end. That's what we got there.
Mom, how's that? How's that turn on and off? He's turning on and off that thing.
Let me see.
He's turning on and off.
And then blow this place away. Casey said blow this place away. It said heard his voice twice.
What did he say?
It was just talking, and it's like I don't know. I just think
Why?
you said blow this place away. Oh. Yeah. Blow this place away. I got that. And this sounds really good.
I already got something that said blow this place away. Blow this place away.
Let me see.
Tyra did.
I got a little read right here. Come on here. See something happen. I got a little read over there. See what's going up.
Oh, that ain't number 4 point.
Look, 14. That's 14. That's he told me. That's crazy.
Still trying to make it.
What is your name?
Hey, listen, we gotta make stuff for us.
That light just turned on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sensor light. Motion light. Motion.
Is someone actually working on it?
Sometimes. You ever seen Friday, last Friday? Oh, no, you.
Hold this up. Hold it up.
I can't.
We about to go eat and we gonna go to the beach.
I'm thirsty. I'm gonna die of thirst.
And guess what? The place we staying at tomorrow got boats.
And is there a
Rewind.
beach nearby?
Like Be Kind Rewind from Blockbuster. Yeah, DJ got 14 over there. Like, that's high.
Oh.
Like, that's higher than what we got over the pink in here.
Who wears the pants?
This one said, blow,
Yeah, Bonnie
blow
wears
this,
the pants.
blow this bill away.
I know, I heard it. I mean, you said that.
That's crazy. Went from 32 to 4.1.
Yeah.
It's in our favorites, too. That's how it always goes. That's how you know it's legit. If it's going from like 32 to 29 to 23 and dropping slowly, that's just something man-made.
So is it because are they moving from square to square? Are they moving from square to square, or is it interdimensional?
I can't see it. So if they're moving, they went around his device and got away from it quickly.
Or is it a dimension thing?
Sally's.
Exactly. What am I?
Sally's.
So Sally's is kind of like
The term they use in the past.
in the 1700s.
Yeah, I know they had
It's also like kind of the way you walk. So Sally's is almost be like think of a cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
That's like that Kyrie, you got anything?
Fine.
I stopped listening because I was like excited about her.
I'm excited about this. Yeah, we're gonna go one more minute and then we'll wrap this one up. And I'll tell you what we're doing next location. So
And that I got her in camera. That's cool, right? It's like, okay.
yeah, that thing does not
I took it twice in a row. Before.
Yeah, you gotta put it like this.
again, if it was dropping slowly. Here's the name John anywhere?
Hold on, let me see it. Okay, then move, bro. You're not holding it right. Hold it right. Yes.
I've been through that already. What's the age gap on you two?
I'm 21. He's 18.
I'm 11.
Yeah.
They call me Slipper.
Oh, there you
My
go.
girls were 6 years apart.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's a good.
That was a handful.
That was a drinking night. Too many shots.
Any other last words on yours? Monument still there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's head over towards the wall. DJ's not getting anything. I do like the 32 that popped up. I still think we're missing things on these spirit boxes. So,
Donor.
You're not happy with my going to Rich? I'll go back. You want me to?
it's not about me though. It's not like that I'm unhappy with it. It's a matter of, are the ghosts speaking to you in a manner that we can interpret it to be a message
Well, we
of
go
where
through
we are.
Comic Chameleon like a million people.
Said because it's so serious.
And
Because it's
Michael
so
Jackson, you said you
serious.
were excited about that one. Why were you excited? The way you make me feel. Or the way you make me feel.
The way you make me feel. And then we have the word sexual, we have lovers. We have all of the other
Oh,
clues
I
around
see,
it.
see? And Green Day, she had the number of her life.
Yeah, I did write that one down because this was the Golden Age of piracy.
I
That's
like
the
to
name
know
of the
what time of your
song.
life.
I want the message of what the lyric was.
Yeah, I heard time of your life.
So let's head towards the wall. Not a happy place.
This is the ocean. And land.
207.
Ocean and land.
So numbers, I love numbers. Here's why I love numbers. They're always dates to me. So to me, like that's February 7th, or that's the 7th month of I'll say year 1720. Like those are a lot of like that's how I look at numbers. You guys give me numbers like
Trinity and Wade.
where did I see Trinity? I was doing research on something. I can't remember if it was St. Philip's as part of Trinity. Yeah, it's about a minute. Land. What'd you get now?
Oh, I didn't get anything.
What? No, she said something like she had something in her ear.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I just, because I thought I heard it, but I was like, oh, it was a Geico commercial.
Yep, what was
But that's okay. What did it say?
What was the message?
Geico. That was the message. Geico.
Well, that is our insurance.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
see.
who is a symbol for Geico?
Not a
George.
chameleon.
A chameleon. Yes, it is.
Not a chameleon.
It's not a chameleon.
A gecko.
kidding me?
Gecko.
Seriously.
Gecko.
Yeah, he's a gecko.
Oh my God, Gecko, chameleon, karma chameleon. Come on, disguising
He's
cages.
a really like stretching these.
Seriously.
If you don't believe that's the number one
You
rule.
are reaching.
I still got
Don't receive.
Let's go over the answers.
All right.
Very simple questions. I'm going to tell you what the
I
next piece is because it's a lot different than what we've been doing.
Okay.
So, and
So we'll have, and then left off on that. I'm done.
oh no, you're not. Wait till you see what I'm going to do you next. So, this is one of the few pictures you can find of Anne Bonny where she actually has a shirt on. The reason why is because she used to bare a breast to show men that they were just killed by a woman. So I get a lot of teenage boys in this group, and I don't need angry moms going home. So this is the photo you guys get of Anne Bonny. So again, told you she was a badass. The names of her parents, as you already know, William Cormack, but the mother's name was Mary Brennan. She was actually a servant for the Cormack family. That's a whole nother scandal we're not getting into because it's not really relevant, just besides her name. This was not another subliminal trick. It just happens to be two different Marys inside the story. So nobody heard the name Mary, at least that we heard in real time, nor did it show up on your word list. So let me show you what Calico Jack looks like, and that kind of gives you an idea of, because it's funny what they based Johnny Depp off of, and everybody likes to see that. Calico Jack was named that because of the jackets that he wore. Some actually say it was because of his pants, just depending on which version of the story you're reading. What color is this jacket? It's green. What about it? It's still a stretch.
Are you kidding me? Green Day, the green jacket. Who wears a green jacket?
These ghosts don't know the names of rock
Oh
bands
my
from
gosh,
the
you're
90s.
so wrong. You don't get to set the intention. You don't get to set the guardrails. Green Day, green jacket. There we go. Everybody else here? We're all in for that one. Go on.
I'm so dummy.
Go on.
So, his father was a tailor. Textiles were important to him. The jackets he wore came from the British captains he killed. So, Calico Jack basically means fancy jacket. That's where the name comes from. But some legends will tell you that Calico Jack was called that because of the pants that he wore. So that's why I was like, oh, we do have the word pants. We'll kind of see what we get. We get jacket here more often, but the name of his ship was called the Kingston. I don't expect the word Kingston to show up on any of the communication devices we have unless it's going to be fully spelled out for us on DJ's device. This is where the word king would actually suffice for that kind of mentality if you got a direct answer. So what color is, or what's the name of, you got me going with colors now. What's the name of Calico Jack's ship? King. I'm good with that because it was called the Kingston. So that's kind of how that works. What color is a big red barn? Blood. Same type of principle. So that's not a stretch. That's part of the word. Now, with that said, the next location, oh, by the name of the city she grew up in was Cork, Ireland, and the color of her hair was red. That's an easy one because we're talking about an Irish woman from the 1700s. And every depiction of her is obviously the flowing red hair. Now, the next location that we're going to, you guys all seem to watch the TV shows. Have you guys seen where they blindfold people and put noise-canceling headphones on them? They call it the Estes method. DJ's like, yep, I've seen it. Have you seen that before?
Yeah, I think I seen a video of that.
It's probably on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, they call it the Estes method because it started in Estes, Colorado. So we're going to be taking Kyra and we're going to be putting a blindfold on her, and she's not going to know the history of the location. So she's going to be sitting on a bench. Hang on. Yep. So what she's going to do is she's going to put the blindfold on, put both earbuds in, and then we're going to put noise-canceling headphones on you so you can't hear us at all, and you're not going to know the history of the space. We're going to take Bonnie, and she's going to be sitting next to you, but her job's going to be a little different. This is brand new to this whole method. It's supposed to be all done with one person, but it can be a little much for people that have never done this before. They created a VR that's actually going to use a magnetometer of my phone to be able to generate images through artificial intelligence. These images that you're going to see through the VR have never been seen before, and you're just going to simply describe what you're seeing. So now with that said, she's going to be telling us what she's hearing as I'm asking questions, and you're going to be telling us what you're seeing.
Okay.
So I figured you would probably get into that a lot more, just because it is something a little bit extra of what you...
As long as you honor my answers, great.
Oh, my God.
Don't believe, you don't receive. That's the motto. Gotta have some fun with this, guys. Gotta have some fun.
So I'm just going to take one further explanation of how I kind of like look at this, and you say like, who am I to dictate what's real and what's not real? If I were to tell my groups on a nightly basis that Green Day is relevant because somebody was wearing a green jacket in a photo that I showed,
What's in that hard to cover her hair? Her hair was red. You pointed that out.
I did.
So, but his jacket was green.
But they're not going to know the name of a rock band from the 90s.
But you don't know that. How do you know that? So they know, like...
I can't confirm that they do.
But you can't confirm that they don't. That's my point. You
But-
gotta believe to receive. So if you're open to believing
If
whatever it
everything
is
on the
meant
show
to
is
be...
based off everything I can't prove or I can't.
Yeah, I got to go after things I can prove.
Seriously.
Like the rock band thing.
You set
No.
your limitations. I don't. I say signs. Like, well, how are you going to interpret it? It's charades. It's Pictionary. Whatever the signs you need to, like, for me to understand, to reset, like, to be able
But
to
you're
interpret.
telling me about WHI and Whitney's name and a whistle word. And that's
Yeah,
because
that makes sense
those are two
perfectly to
different.
me.
Those are two different stories. Like to me, that doesn't make sense at all.
While we were walking to the whistle story, and I was
Unless
so
you're
convinced we were having.
You heard the Whitney song while we were still investigating the Pink
Right, but
Nation
we
thing.
heard the cross-pollination story before with the big bar guy and the
You are-
Liza.
Now
That
you're
was
reaching
relatively
twice.
close in proximity. We walked 3 blocks away.
Okay, well, Winnie's psychic, because she knew the next scene is going to be the whistle story. So there we go.
2 to 3 reaches don't make one connection.
Let's go blindfold some people. That
Okay.
sounds all right.
I always wanted to be my lawyer. My dad said no. Now you're. Like I said, don't believe you don't receive.
I know you are. So am I. You're keeping me on my toes, and that's what I love about you. There are some nights where my group is so quiet, it almost feels like Monday. But there are some nights where I get challenges, like Miss Bonnie over here, and I'm like, yeah, that's
It's not challenges. It's a Pictionary. It's interpreting the signs.
But to me, it's too many.
But you said the intention. Like, I learned from Spirit. You tell Spirit, okay, I'm open to receive whatever it is to tell us about me. So, like, for me, I don't say, oh, it's here for this big game of this movie. You guys do that.
What the hell the camera? Hey.
Okay.
They say time of your life.
Well, why did you do the lyric first? Like, why did you set the guard?
Jada, you missed it at the left handed.
Oh, but look, a sacrifice thing.
Where? I just see somebody with white ladies.
I don't know.
I'm thirsty.
Put in that.
no. Because if you do, they'll just go, oh, they're not working that night. They are working. Yeah.
That's the graveyard, ain't it? You wanna walk through there?
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna walk.
What?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody raised that up. But
And this is where they placed them?
But you know how when stuff like that coastal hunt, somebody get it out there.
I've seen videos of people doing that too.
See, it's simple.
Why?
We'll see what's being hungry.
Don't worry, I just heard no one's gray.
It's like this over here.
No, it sounds like poop.
Maybe that person did.
There's no words on the Braveheart soundtrack. It's all instrumental. Well, yeah, Braveheart's not about Irish. There's a crazy Irish guy about it.
About how far from
Another block on the benches so you can sit.
Okay. My leg is killing me.
Where are you guys? You guys parked back at the beginning, huh? So
Yeah.
You might actually have to go back and get a car and come up here because it's a good half mile to go back. So, and I can stay with you if you need me to while you guys get to the car if you want. So you're not hobbling all the way back.
Yes.
They hurt earlier today.
Yesterday.
No, this stuff was expensive.
What?
That stuff in there is
This one reminds me of something you see in Louisiana. I want to go. I want to go to Louisiana. That's what I want to do for my birthday.
Oh, the White House.
Let's go there for our birthday.
Yes,
Orleans.
Louisiana. You know what?
Hey,
Don't we
the
have
White
some
House.
family down there?
You said the White House.
Yeah, look.
Look how pretty that
This is, that's the
You know
White
him,
House.
He hasn't been to the White House and stuff like that. That's where I was about plus. All the pay for the pay is $515 a night.
so extravagant.
Yeah, because I said it's too uppity.
It's not too uppity.
Too far from the beach, though.
I was about to put like the same in.
I can't even look at my phone. I'm getting mad emails.
Why?
Because I just need her to get that done so I can tell her so I'm not lying.
Why would we let that work? That's all right.
Why?
Because we ain't doing it right.
No, you could take it from me.
You dancing with it? Okay.
Just my legs.
Oh, we could do these fights back. Huh?
I got the number 20.
20.
Yes.
Quickly.
Just now, like here?
Yeah. I got the number 20.
Wanna see?
Quickly.
Let's see that word. I wanna see the word. I wanna see the word. Quickly.
Move quickly through here. That's what it told me.
Why? Like what? Like a demon raising?
Hold your thing up. Hold your thing up. You can get some real good stuff in here. Hold it up.
Don't see nothing?
Yeah. Mommy. Come on. I know what to sit down first.
Kaden, no. Get up.
No, let him sit down.
Oh,
This is you're part of
Would the
this.
four of us sit down though? Because I
Yeah.
feel bad.
go.
No. He's good. He's good.
This is gonna go to you. You're not putting it on yet.
Look, the hell? No,
We gotta come on. You're over there. Come on. Let's go.
I don't want to.
When we come back, I'm going to have to explain a few things to them before we do this. But I need to tell them the history. If you want to come with us, you can. I just thought you might want to sit.
No, I want to.
Okay, but I want to know the answers. All right.
Oh, please.
He said, "What's up, Green?"
What's up, Green?
Yes.
Oh, you better. Did you hear that one? What's up, Green? That was from her. She heard it. See? She heard it. I'm just telling you what she heard just now.
Stop, Kaden. Let me see you move. It says conference. Ooh, is that something?
Yeah.
When you see that? Huh? Yeah. You got worried? Wait.
That is really cool.
I don't know if it's
Where was-
catching the right thing. You think it's catching the bushes?
I don't know. Go back. Yeah. Maybe turn a little bit more. There we go. I got it. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, it's internal. Hold on. Let me do that. I'm gonna hold up my camera and then we'll show him.
It's not popping up no more.
No. Camera. There we go.
Hold on, Kaden. Stop, Kaden.
Oh.
It's a vacation.
You see it? I'm going over there. You want to follow me, Kyra? I'm going over there to see some good ghosts. Come on, I'm trying to see some good ghosts here.
What?
Hope the right one comes along.
What do you mean?
That's what it said. I feel like this
Oh,
goes.
is that what you just got?
Yeah. Hope the right one comes along.
That's impressive. You can hear like a phrase that long. Mine's like so fast.
Yes. It's like it stays consistent. That's why I pay attention to the most consistent ones.
All right, you figure out your blindfold, or do I got to do it for you?
Oh, you want to put it on now?
No, I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted you to figure it out because it takes a minute. That's okay, I'll take care of it. All right, so a couple of things. I'll take the wrapper because we don't want to leave that in the park. So a couple of things that you guys need to know. So first off, you're going to be able to hear us. So you're going to know the questions, but we're going to see if what you're seeing actually matches up to what she's hearing.
Okay.
So this is a Batman mask. Now you can see it. So it goes over your ears. Don't put it on yet. I got to tell you before I touch some tricks. Just have to keep this up on the bench just because my voice recorder's on it.
Okay.
And I don't take notes during this, simply so I can keep an eye on your breathing. So I actually have had to pull people out of this before. Hyperventilation does happen.
You're recording this.
According to the audio.
Just for the record. I'm not trying to I swear to God. Just for the record. What did you hear when he walked away? What did you hear?
Got the one for you.
What?
The right one will come along.
No. Take that all off. We're not there yet. Take it all off. I got to give you some tips and tricks, and they weren't even
No,
here
that's
yet.
this you were talking about earlier when you
Oh,
left.
what'd you hear? I thought you were telling me what you were hearing right
No.
now.
No. Still for the record. That's helpful.
What did you hear again?
It was like the right one will come to you. I think
And that was the color.
of the.
No, seriously, you heard that. I'm not making this up.
She's trying to verify her color
No,
green.
I swear on my life. I swear on my life.
Yes, I did hear color green. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
What was the phrase? it was green. It was green. I can't remember. He said something green. It was green.
We got the green.
Just for the record.
Let's get back to what we're doing here.
Yes.
Now, so Caden, you're going to be in charge of recording the entire thing. I am not going to be telling you the history of this space. I've already told them, so you're not going to know until you guys get your audio pieces back tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to repeat and go through the whole story again. I know you're going to always ask to see if it was relevant. I will tell you if this was a successful session, slightly successful, or completely unsuccessful. That's the rating that I use. So, and it's based on the number of questions that are answered directly. You're literally going to be telling us everything you're hearing, including yes/no answers. You're not going to know what I'm asking. I might ask if I'm wearing a gray shirt. I'm expecting a yes/no answer. So, you're also not going to touch your spirit box once everything is on. We want to make sure you're not turning the volume down so you can hear my questions. And I get a lot of people that try to do that, trying to make a big spooky thing, and then I start asking goofy questions if I think you're cheating. So again, just don't touch your spirit box, get it at a comfortable level. So you're literally going to tell us every single thing. Again, this is only going to be 10 minutes. When we're done, somebody's going to tap you on the leg. That's not going to be me. It's going to be a family member. So keep that in mind. That means you take off your own headgear and we're done. And it could be because I feel like your breathing's getting a little too heavy or the 10 minutes is up. If you're speaking too loud, somebody will tap you on the shoulder. So that means just tone it down a little bit. If you're not speaking loud enough, somebody will take off your earmuff and say louder. Very simple. We try to keep this as simple as possible. So, you all right?
I don't know where we at.
You're in Washington Park.
Okay. Is this like, and we're next to the graveyard, right?
No.
Okay.
These are just monuments.
We walked here earlier. It was really pretty. It's like a pretty park.
It's gorgeous.
I was making sure.
All right, so yeah, get yourself geared up. Those noise-canceling headphones, wherever they might be, right now. If somebody can start to get those ready, put those earbuds in afterwards, Kyra.
Put the earbuds in?
Yep, after set this up for you, and all you're going to do is simple things of whatever you see. If it's a tree in a park with 5 people, tree in a park with 5 people. Because we're all going to take a look at these images afterwards.
Okay, stand up. You better record.
Design with this.
What is the headphone?
It's called Sear. Get it started so you make sure you're on the right.
Should I turn it up?
Whatever you're comfortable
Will I
with,
do this
you can't hear
now?
us.
Alright, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me, Kyra? You're going to have black smoke in the background. You're going to tell us everything that's not black smoke.
No, you're recording. Stand up.
Your adjustments for vision is right here, and there's 2 little tabs underneath that take it this way. So, put that over your head, and let's see if we can get at it. Alright, it is 11:19. This is the only thing at time out of our entire tour. Kyra, can you hear me? Good. We are looking to speak with Henry Timrod. Henry, if you can push forward, and please tell us your occupation, please. Henry? Can you push forward and tell us your occupation? You might want to watch your word list too, because that'll tell us. If you can't get an answer through her, he's going to put us on. What do we need to show you, Mr. Timrod?
22, 23.
Henry, can you push through and tell us something specific about your son? I was going for simple first, but she's starting to get some answers. This is Kyra. She can hear you. This new green box on Bonnie's face, she can see whatever you want us to see. Henry. Henry, are you here with us? That's a yes/no answer.
Please, no.
So who do we have here with us? If you're not Henry Timrod, who are you? Can you give us your name? She heard something. Who do we have here with us if you are not Henry Timrod? Please give us your first name. Bonnie, any images at all yet?
Light spinning.
What is it? What's the object?
I got MR.
It's M-A-C-E-D, mace.
What's the image that you're seeing?
It's literally just like this green fluttering. Not a butterfly, but sort of like a butterfly.
Who do we have here with us? Notice she was completely quiet while I was trying to figure out the image. This is what happens. Even if I had two people blindfolded, noise canceling headphones, it's like I have a conversation between the two of them. Like I literally go back and forth. I'm like, Henry, can you tell us this? Henry, can you tell us that? And I'll get some type of answer out of either one. Henry, you need to push forward. This is Miss Kyra. She can hear you. You know how this whole method works, and this is the only way we found that's productive to speak to you. That's what she said. Henry.
Beautiful. All the way.
Now she's getting stuff again. So weird. Henry.
Sorry.
Do you want me to start talking about your wife? We need to ask some questions about your wife. Can you tell us her name? You're going to want to keep that directly on them. They're going to want to see this later. You got to film them.
Film them. Stand back, you the director.
And our job to ask the kid to stand still, right?
You the director.
So,
What did you see? Henry, push through. We want to hear from you.
wings.
What color were those wings that Bonnie saw? What color were they? She's been in under about 5 minutes, just so you guys know. She's doing okay. Like I usually watch for the heavy breathing and those kind of things. Henry, push through. Tell us what color wings Bonnie saw in the picture that was created. What color were they? Because Bonnie's been all about the color green for the past hour. Was it the color green? That's a yes/no answer. What do you got going on over there? Anything?
I got G.
OG.
Is there a W after it? I'll be excited if there's a W.
Q.
We're in George Washington Park.
What is that? What?
Henry, let's go back to those wings, because that's real-time things for us, and that's not a normal question that I ask. Can you tell us what color the wings that Miss Bonnie saw in this green box on her face? Result of his death. What do you got?
I heard you said Fulton.
Oh, I thought I heard result of his death. But you're closer to it than me for a minute.
I'm actually just black and white lights.
Henry. We're going after things for real time to prove that you're here. Can you tell me what color is Jesse's shirt? He's the man without any hair on the end. Can you tell us what color his shirt is, please? Sorry, I had to find a feature that...
It's alright. Distinguishable.
Right. What color is his shirt? Henry, you may have even called his shirt a blouse from your time period.
I just saw a circle of
She's getting
two
uncomfortable.
arrows.
2 arrows?
A circle and then 2 arrows.
Like, which person are they talking about? Interesting. Me and Jeff are
And
opposite
then
ends.
X at the bottom, 2 arrows, and a circle in the middle.
That's the... No. Those are the directions for how to use the app.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Record.
Yeah, don't do any of those things.
I'm
You're
not-
right.
It's recording.
You gotta move your head.
Am I talking too loud?
Stop.
Not talking at all.
Now there's a red dot.
Yeah, because you started the record button.
I didn't touch a thing.
You didn't have to touch anything. You moved your head and looked at it.
Was it not supposed to?
Yeah, look down and stop it.
Stop what?
You'll see the little circle. Like, look at the record button. It should say stop.
Yes.
Okay, hold it there. There you go. Just stop. You hit the button by moving your face. And now you just started the recording again.
I'm not moving my face.
That's the thing. You keep hitting the same button.
Oh my God.
Look up a little bit. There you go.
Can I see that?
Notice he's still not talking while I'm trying to give direction. Henry, we're going to be wrapping this up because you're not giving us many answers. Can you give us something specific you would like us to know that I can compare to your life, please? Your occupation would be fantastic.
I'm seeing something.
Okay, what you got?
A woman with a gun, red hat, blue dress.
Pirate.
Depends on what kind of dress.
It's a red hat.
Oh, you
blue
said
dress.
that.
I think she's
The only
holding her
one I
gun.
remember was the pirate you were showing us. With a gun.
Yeah, but that was Ann Bonnie back over there. We
It's
wouldn't have a connection to Ann Bonnie.
It's a red hat, blue dress. She's holding up like a brown idol.
Carolina.
That's the woman's name.
Okay. The wife's name was Katie. Henry, we're going to say goodnight. Can you say goodnight back to us,
A
please?
lot of people here.
There's not a lot of people in here tonight. Usually if it's on Saturday night and it's crowded in here, we don't get anything. Like we haven't had anything here tonight either. Like it's been completely unsuccessful until I take a look at Bonnie's photographs. Henry, we're going to say goodnight. Can you say goodnight back to us? We're going to leave. Okay, let's go ahead and tap her on the leg. Let's get her tapped out. Bonnie, you can take your device off your face. Let's see what kind of photos you got for us.
touching me.
So, here's the first one. I'm gonna see it
Can I
anyway.
start recording?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can I start
Just hang on to
recording?
that for just a second. Yeah, hit your stop.